up, y'all? I'm your host, Demon Face Yoshi, and welcome to another episode of Let's Convince Yoshi for Anime Corner 21st Gaming. We're just picking off where we left off, and I'm trying to take my time with this game still, because it's obvious that I'm not a fan of this game. So I know you probably heard it a couple times, so I won't be bothering you guys about the same old junk over and over again. So let's just go ahead and move forward in this game. From the looks of things, I've already went through it. So let's see what we're getting ourselves into. Shit. I can tell this is not going to be pretty.
You up for this?
No problem. Let's do it.
Oh, fail counter activated. I can't even hit him. Gotta hit him forward. Don't really target him. Shut up, Pinocchio, you little punk ass. Whoa. Shut up!
See ya.
That was easy. Why I'm getting these easy ass boss battles? I don't get that. I hope they don't. I hope my friends didn't lower the difficulty rating on me, because that's number one. That's what I don't like. I like to have challenges while I play. Look, he's gone. Goofy learned cheer, so he's a cheerleader now. Before I go do anything else, okay, I got both. I gotta get one. Give him a little something. Give him some potions. He gonna need it. He's gonna need it. Alright, let's see what I got. Yeah, not enough AP. Alright. Treasure magnet. Cool. I need some money anyway. Ah! Luffy got more shit than he does. Alright guys, let's go find out where this leads to. No, we're back over in the beginning.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Please, give me back my son!
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet. Pinocchio is my little boy.
Wow.
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
So now you just kidnapped him like a motherfucker.
What do you care about it?
All right, so let me, to get the game to be interesting as well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I really don't do this type of shit. I really don't talk about myself like that. So, just want to make sure I save the game. So, what I do on a regular, I make beats. I am part of my crew podcast called Beats, Rhymes, and Bike Slam. Make sure you check out that link below. Yeah, I make a lot of beats because music is my life. Music is therapy, and it is all. It's all I wanted to do for a little bit. Oh, hi, Joe. All right. So I always been making beats ever since, back in the classic Adult Swim days. I don't know if you remember those Adult Swim days where, Jay Dilla Nujabes or Nujabes or however you pronounce his name is played constantly on my TV during the bumps. Constantly during the bumps. And I always loved their music, so I always wanted to make beats like them. Since I was like, how old was I? I was like 16 at the time. Getting constantly bullied at school all the freaking time, but it is what it is. So, there's that. How I get involved into gaming, well, it's pretty obvious. If you never grew up in a time where Nintendo was popping, then I don't know what to say about you, bruh. Because ever since Nintendo was everything to every kid in America, I'm telling you, the rush was real. Because having a Nintendo in your house is like, that's the first thing you think about when you come home from school. Now I'm starting to see why my parents didn't want me to play video games, but whatever, what they know. So, the first game I ever owned was a Nintendo, Super Nintendo at that, and my favorite game I loved to play was Super Mario World. That was like really one of my most favorite games. Super Mario World was everything to me, and also gave me an introduction of Yoshi, hence the name. I always been a fan of Yoshi. I felt like he was the most coolest character in the Mario world. I don't know who's everybody else's favorite in the Mario world, but it always has been Yoshi with me, and I've always respected Yoshi because he just looks so fucking awesome. He looks so fucking dope, and I don't see how you don't get that much credit for the stuff that he does, especially when we found out that he was the only person that can beat Bowser by himself. Yeah, I don't know how Mario get all that praise like that when Yoshi can just beat him alone, just hands down. But who cares? I still rock with Yoshi. Yoshi's still my guy to this day. I don't know what is up with this camera function. It's driving me crazy. else. We finding Kari now. He up here kidnapping kids and shit. Maybe I go the other direction. You know. And as far as anime goes, believe me, I got a story to tell. Anime clearly has started when you like one of those badass kids that don't know when to go to bed late at night. So you start staying up and watching shit you ain't supposed to watch, like I don't know, like Showtime, Showtime, Cinemax at like 12 in the morning. You know, sometimes 1 at night, depending on, you know, how long you stayed up. And I was watching a whole bunch of shit. But let me take that back, because how my story started out. First, it started out with Dragon Ball. I remember it wasn't Dragon Ball Z, it was just Dragon Ball. I was watching Dragon Ball, and the first introduction I got out of it was seeing Goku transform into the mighty Ozaru. Back then, I didn't know what an Ozaru was. I just thought it looked awesome. The animation design was very awesome, too. So I became an instant fan of the design. I became a fan of the artwork, the design, and the place where it took at as well. Well, the place where the story took at. Because it has been proven to me that Japan is the most weirdest place, but at the same time, the most awesome place at the same time. You know, and I had no problem with it. So the second part of that story, what really got me deep into anime, is I was up at night, you know, being a kid, of course, watching things that I wasn't supposed to be watching, you know, during Cinemax and Stars, whatever. So I think it was Cinemax or Showtime, either one of the two. And I found this, ooh, crap. And I found this, I found this anime. I didn't know what the title was until I, you know, did some further researching of it. It was called Wicked City. And I was like, yo, this looked pretty interesting, right? So, if I can remember correctly, you know what I'm saying? If I can remember correctly, it was this one scene. I think it was this old dude getting a massage or something. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm getting my ass handed to me. You know, screw this. So, there was this old man. He was getting a back massage at a massage parlor and everything. I didn't know what the story was about. I was watching it because the animation and the artwork was just like, yes, cool. I can get behind this as well. So, so I started watching it, and the old guy was getting the back massage from this naked woman.
We can do it together.
Yeah, you kind of know where this story is kind of going. He was getting the back massage from this lady. You know, he's enjoying it, of course. He's a perverted old man. And then she was gonna give him, and then she gives him a happy ending.
At least he still has a conscience.
Conscience?
Japan, ladies and gentlemen.
You might not hear it.
Japan and anime,
Right
ladies and
now,
gentlemen.
it's loud and clear.
So
And it's telling me
they just started having sex.
Then you leave me.
You know, the old man was having a good time. He was having a good time. I know this. It's anime. Anime is weird, and it has its. Okay, we're not gonna get into all that because it has all the moments. All right. So as I'm watching it, this lady that he was having sex with, her boobs just melted in his hand, and not in a good way. And as it was melting, she transformed into this Spider Woman and just got him wrapped up in like a little cocoon, little web. I knew it. This son of a bitch is back. I knew it was more to the damn story. Yeah, I know that. Oh shit! I wasn't going to jump on that thing. Okay, so this is going to be one of those boss battles. So forgive me if I'm a little distracted here. So. Yeah, let's not worry about that too long. Whew. Alright, cool. So the lady ended up putting him in the cocoon or something like that, or spider web, whatever. If you know what movie I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, please say something in the comment section below. It would do me a great service for you to check it out. You know, and it's a crazy anime. It's a crazy movie like that. You know, so I highly recommend that you guys check it out. Okay, let's not waste too much magic. It's fat. Alright, we got him locked. Or whatever this thing is. Alright. Did he pull something out of his mouth? Okay, now I'm cramped. And now he's just spitting acid all over the place. Alright, good looking. Gotcha. Yes. Cool. Alright, that. I knew it wasn't over with. So if you take the time out to check out Wicked City, the anime, Wicked City, I guarantee you, you'll be bugged out by the storyline. I finally caught up with the whole story was about, and believe me, it's really, really odd. It's really odd. But that's why I ended up falling in love with anime, because with anime, it's really, to me, it's really no limit to what they can create. The storylines, the topics that they touch on, and the randomness of the stories. I pretty much fell in love with anime. I've been a big diehard fan of anime. So it was very great to, you know, finally get a chance to know what anime is all about, and finally get a taste of it and become a fan. So I'm very happy that I got into anime. And another interesting story that I like to share with you guys, that I feel like it's near and dear to my heart to share this story with you guys. How did I meet the guys that you guys know? Basically, how did I meet my friends that we all are now called G&T Game Night Titans? How did I meet them? Well, I met Jupiter Diva when I was working at security. I can't say the name because they fucking suck. So, I was working for a security company during the time, and it was Hmm. So, I'm sorry guys, I got a little distracted there. As a matter of fact, give me one good second. Alright, I'm back guys. I had to use the restroom for a second. So, where the hell did I go? Well, since there's a war going on for me. In space! Alright, let's see what this award is about, because I would like to freaking know. Huh. So let's see what this is all about. To get back to that story on how I met Jupiter Diva. I was just work for security, and you know we've been really cool. You know we didn't really talk as much like we used to, but there were signs that she was a real cool person. That she. I remember once she told me she was into anime. Of course, Sailor Moon was her favorite one. Fill cup. Funny. So she was telling me about her love for anime, Kingdom Hearts as well. I wasn't a fan of Kingdom Hearts at all. I just thought this game was just incredibly goofy and random at the same time. Oh, that was easy. Yep, we did it. So, yeah, that's our little brief story with okay, that's not good. Okay, big feet ass. Yeah. So that's Jupiter Diva's story. Scarface is an interesting one because we were just freaking goofy. We were champions back in the day. You know, me and him always go to like not anime, but wrestling events because me and him are wrestling fans, huge wrestling fans. We'll bring up some old shit from the Attitude Era because that's where we gelled at the most. I was a badass kid. I was like a D-Generation X type of guy. Suck it. So not only that, and this dude here. Oh, so I got counter instead, huh? So why did he go into Goofy for it? Oh, God. Alright, cool. So me and Scarface we always been those real cool dudes that always talks about wrestling and always talks about the past on how wrestling used to be, which I agree. Wrestling ain't what it used to be at all. You know, we are diehard fans for wrestling. We just can't take the BS that wrestling has ever given us, though. So, alright, we'll get rid of these guys here. I think the greatest memory me and Scarface had, we went over to, like, I think it was SmackDown when it was here in Milwaukee. Man, it was great times. Great times. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it because it was so dope for us to, you know, kick it together and enjoy the days where we was watching wrestling. You know. Another one of the members of my crew, which is my homie Donnie Yokai. To be honest, I really forgot where we met. It was really interesting. It's a really interesting story. I remember we met once at like a metal concert, or it was one of those Taste of Chaos concerts. Either way, it was fun running into him because he was a real cool person. And he still is to this day. I don't know why I say it was, because he still is. He's still a cool person to kick it with. You know, and he's a wrestling fan himself too, so. You know, we both wrestling fans too. And we've always, you know, shared dope conversations with each other and always have, like, you know, cool, you know, moments hanging out with each other. So it was pretty cool meeting Donnie Yokai. So Misfit Yokai. Let me get that correct. Misfit Yokai. So Misfit, forgive me if I don't remember, but I can never forget a face, brother. Never forget a face. So. Alright, so I won. Yeah, well, not open. Alright. So, let's see where I'm at with my timer. I can do one more challenge. Alright, I want to see what this shit is about. And it's dark, so you know it's going to be some BS. Yeah. Here we go again. I learned Hurricane Blast. Now I just need to know how to build up my AP for this. Thank you, Donald. As you surprised that I'm actually rolling with this kind of game. That was quick. We did it, guys. We did it. So, yeah, that's a little small history of GNT. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta go. I forgot. I gotta hit. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna say it. That'll be an innuendo point on me. Okay. Where you going, you little green goblin? So, yeah, that's pretty much the little short story of G&T. And there's going to be a lot of great moments we're going to share with each other hanging out. So stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for more episodes of Detroit Becoming Human. And also Mega Brawl that me and my guys, Misfit Yokai and Scarface will do. You fucker. I'm starting to hate these little ghost things. Oh, where you going, little ghost guy? Alright, fat boy. I'm not gonna go after him yet. I need to save some there. Got it. Three black fungi in the toadstool. Where is it? And I'm poisoned. Great. So they're immune to my attacks. Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay, this is gonna be very hard. Yeah, get up, Donald. So I gotta be real careful with these guys, huh? Alright. No biggie. Pots and barrels, spider, everything. Alright. No, don't be shaking scared now. You asked for this ass whooping. Not acting all goofy, Donald. You making me. Oh shit. Can we talk about this guy? I don't have to make you fat. All right, that's one down. All right, got this one. Somebody get him, please. Whew. That's what I'm talking about, Donald. No. Thanks, guys. Okay. Now he's gonna walk towards me. Alright. Okay, now I got no more magic. Oh. Can I pull this off? Crap. Don, I'm gonna need you guys here. Don't you try that shit. All right, guys. It might take me a minute, but okay, this is getting on my nerves. God damn it. Gotcha. Oh, is she giving them health? All right. Oh, now lost. I lost. Well, I'm about to come back and try that again. This is where I'm going to end it off, ladies and gentlemen. But stay tuned for the next episode as nobody else here but me. So stay tuned for the next episode as I continue on with this. So, yeah, I'm your host, Demon Face Yoshi. This is Anime Corner 21st, and this is Kingdom Hearts. Well, the road to Kingdom Hearts. And I will see you guys in the next run. Peace.